Yo, what's up guys, it's the J back in the video. Today, as you guys know, my Pittsburgh Steelers are the only undefeated team in the league. I know some Steelers talk has not been around for a while now, like it's been a minute now. It's been a few weeks. As you can tell, this is actually episode 1. Episode 2. So as you guys know, my Steelers are 6-0, only undefeated team in the league. It's a good feeling, and honestly, after last week, we finally proved ourselves to be a good team. Like, yes, let me be honest. Like, let me just go to our schedule quickly. We have actually just do it right here. We have not had a very hard schedule. Let me just be honest. Our schedule has been pretty easy. I did not expect us to do this good. Why can I not? Okay. I didn't expect us to do this good. So, we versed the Giants. Easy week 1 win. Week 2, we barely beat the Broncos, kind of worrying game. Week 3, we beat the Texans after straight demolishing them on defense in the third quarter. Eagles, we beat them by 9. The Browns, we demolished them. And then with that game, we kind of proved ourselves, but the Browns just didn't look good that game. And then we proved ourselves against versing the only other undefeated team in the AFC, which was the Tennessee Titans. And our upcoming week against the Ravens are favored to win this game, which understandable, but how we played against the Browns, which not I guess a great team, but how we played against them, like we demolished them. I have a lot of confidence of us going 7-0 after this game here against the Ravens. Yes, it's going to be a worrying game this Sunday at 1 o'clock. We are away also, which is going to be interesting. Our next time that we verse them is going to be on Thanksgiving. That's going to be an interesting one. The odds are favored to them. I don't know. Injury report, and we only have one injury that kind of like does matter a bit, just Mike Hill, and they have Anthony Levine, Jimmy Smith, and Mark Ingram. That's Mark Ingram's like, and then injured like for sure. We have no injuries. Just got people that are questionable. And then season stats so far, this is what it's been looking like. So we have a better points per game. We have more yards per game. We have slightly over opponent points per game. Opponent yards per game, they've given up way more than us. We've given up near to them. Takeaways, 11 to our 9. Giveaways are 7 to their 5, not good. Penalties even. Over to yards, we have a 5 more, which is okay. And season's been looking great. I mean, like, Ben is playing amazing. Other than last game was definitely a bit questionable one for Ben. See, last game stats. He had 2 touchdowns, which is so good, and 3 interceptions, which definitely not good. It's kind of close to the reason why we almost lost that game. Was at least that one last interception, which was very questionable of a throw that he threw to Juju Smith-Schuster. Speaking of that, let's just go to stats this season for the Steelers. So just looking at a couple of these stats. Ben's throwing pretty good. I don't know about yards in total, like where every quarterback's at and stuff. But Ben's doing decent. I think he has 4 picks on the year now, which is bad, but like it's not the worst. We'll say that. And then James Conner, 451 rushing yards. He's been doing great after the week 1. Chase Claypool, 333 yards total this season. He's been playing good. And then defense-wise tackles, Mike Hilton top. Sacks is 5.5 for T.J. Watt, but Debris with 5, Stephon Tuitt with 4, interceptions 2 for Steven Nelson and 1 for both Minka and Joe Hayden. So let me go to Ben Roethlisberger, and then stats. So this season he has 13 for 4, 1,446 total yards, And then let's go see what the rest of the league. NFL quarterback. Stats 2020. See if we can find like. Okay. So passing yards wise, Ben is pretty low on there. Wow. And before Dave, if Dak did not get injured, he was gonna do amazing. So let's just see. So passing yards, and this is kind of just going off like the rest of the league now. Passing yards, Matt Ryan. Passing yards per attempt. That, the most from all the quarterbacks this season. Deshaun Watson with 8.8. Attempts, the most attempts this season is Matt Ryan. Not surprised. Joe Burrow up there. Ben, kind of low on there for the yards that he has. Nick Foles having a pretty good season after not playing. And then completions, most completions is also Matt Ryan. Highest completion percentage this season is going to go to. If I find it, Drew Brees with 72.6. It's actually not bad at all. I definitely take that. Passing touchdowns, I might go to Russell Wilson after with the season. He's just looking like this season. 22 Russell Wilson MVP so far. Patrick Mahomes looking very well too. 16-1. Didn't even know season one pick. Where is A-Rod? Oh, there he is. So A-Rod's done 2 picks now this season. You had 0, I think, like last week. Kirk Cousins 11 for 10 and 10. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so the least amount of picks is most amount of picks this season. Carson Wentz and Kirk Cousins both with 10. That's just horrible. But wow. And then the least. For the season, I'm gonna count only like main starters all season so far. Patrick Mahomes with 1, not bad. Quarterback rating, the highest in the league is starting quarterback. Let's find. Can I find starting? Okay, Sam Darnold. That's low. I'm dumb. That's low. Sam Darnold now is actually low. So recently, Carson Wentz was the lowest, but now we have 2 quarterbacks lower than him. Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones. The highest quarterback rating this season is Russell Wilson was 119.5. That's not bad at all. So hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Just go check the running stats. Derrick Henry up there at first. Kyler Murray. Wow. More rushing yards than a lot of starting running backs. Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, Miles Sanders. Lamar Jackson's even up there, almost as high as him. Most rushing yards this season, Derrick Henry. James Conner up there. He's barely ahead of Kyler Murray, though. Let's go receiving wise. Most yards this season so far. Most receptions, DeAndre Hopkins. See most yards, though. Maybe yards. Also, DeAndre Hopkins with 704. Terry McLaurin up there. He's having a pretty good season, honestly, other than touchdown wise. Speaking of touchdowns, 2 touchdowns here. So 7 for Adam Thielen and Tyler Lockett. And rushing wise, touchdowns. Todd Gurley up there with 8. That's pretty good. DeAndre Swift doing pretty decent this year as a rookie quarterback. And Carson Wentz, screw you. Kyler Murray was just never gonna understand. Fumbles this season, most forced fumbles is Myles Garrett and Marlon Humphrey. Oh, of all people. Fumble recoveries this season is going to be KJ Wright, Patrick Queen, Josh Norman, Ben Neum, whatever, J.C. Jackson, Miles Garrett, and L.J. Fort, former Pittsburgh Steeler. Tackles this season, combined total, Jalen Smith with the most. Let's go solo. The most. Buda Baker with 46. Let's go sacks this season. It's probably going to be Aaron Donald, Miles Garrett. They both been having good seasons. If I can. Miles Garrett, Aaron Donald, so Darius Smith, Brandon Graham, and then T.J. Watt at numero 5. And I did hear Tyson Alalalu was having a pretty good season for himself. We might go check out that. Second year interceptions wise this season. Maybe 4 for Xavier Howard, 4 for Kendall Fuller. Wow. Pretty good season. Anybody else? Any interesting ones? Logan Wilson, rookie. Interesting. Intercept or pick 6s this season. It's gonna go to. Okay, I have a lot of people on here. Minka up there, my boy. Tyron Matthew, Devin McCourty, Xavier Rhodes. All right, field goals. Now, most field goals made this season so far. Young Hoku, a kicker for some team. I don't know what team is kicker for. Most attempted this season though is gonna go to Jolie Slyle with 21 already. Wow. Field goal percentage highest this year. Cody Parkey's only kicked 2. Young Hoku. Chris Boswell is up there. Let's go, my boy Chris Boswell. Woohoo. He's only kicked 2 field goals this whole season. Wow. I don't know if that's saying something. Kickoff returns. I'm going to see if anybody got some touchdowns. Ever now I want total yards. Total yards this season. Cordell Patterson with the most. And then I know there was a kick return touchdowns. Okay, so there's 3 kick return touchdowns this season. Isaiah Rogers, Brian Pringle, remember that one, and then Devin Duvert, whatever. Any punt return touchdowns this season? Nope, there's no punt return touchdowns. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I might do my predictions for this week. Maybe not, I don't know. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.